Okay, Ollie, how do you want your haircut today?
Well, short on the side and spiky on the top.
Oh, no problem. Okay. So, cutting Ollie's hair shorter. With the layer guide, open up, through the sides, let go, roll back a little. So this is going to give us shorter sides with a longer top. And even cutting off this much hair, you got all control over it. So see that? Shorter to longer through the top. Roll in, roll it back, and you see the last section was there. Simplest to, yeah, that's the clipper. So we go right through, in, roll back. Now, with it tickling, that's the clippers you can feel. On the sides, we go in, roll back. Through the back, all this is working from a shorter to a longer top that we can spike up a bit. When you've used the layer guide through the sides and up to the top, giving you a longer top, we'll just fit a number 4 to the wild clipper and clipper off around the short bits around the side. Does that tickle as well? And as you can see, this is a lot of fun. So we've gone from shorter to longer through the top, and now we're going to do the other side. So we just use the number 4 around the edges, and then we're getting to the longer top. So let's do the other side. On the other side, just open the combs, slip into the hair, roll back, and we start cutting right through the other side. And Oliver likes this. Is it tickling again? As you can see, this doesn't hurt, but it might tickle a little. This is fine hair that if you were trying to cut with scissors, you'd have marks all over the place. But because the layer guide is curved, you don't get any marks in the hair. Now we'll put the number 4 again and trim off just around the bottom. When you're using a spacer through the bottom, just curve away from the head a little, because you're not trying to go all the way over with it. As you can see, cutting hair at home really can be fun. And now we're going to layer through the top. Open the combs, slip across the head, lift up, and we're going to cut the top into longer layers. The hair stays in place while you trim the layers off. And remember, when the hair gets in Ollie's face, it tickles. So we're doing the back first, and then we'll do the front bit last. That way we won't have a moving target. We're now going to cut the front. Open the combs. We're going to go in with the front with the layer guide, lift up, and then we will be finishing the fringe with the fringe guide, with the bangs with the fringe guide. Open the combs, in, lift up and around. Combs open, slip through on the scalp, lift up. With the fringe or bangs guide, we open up, the teeth slip through. You can grip, then you can either come down to do straight bangs or lift the hair up and do slightly pointed. I'm going to put the spiker on and cut some texture into the hair. So we get the spiker, click it onto the clickers, and we then cut some texture and spikes into the hair. This works on thick hair, on thinner hair, and gives a really nice finish that you can then put a little gel on and get a spiky top. We're now going to fit the thinner just to thin through the sides a little. That clicks on, and you can use that again with the direction that the hair grows in. Just thin through the sides, and if you need to thin through the bangs at all, just takes a little bit of hair out and keeps it soft. I'm just going to use the hairline guide just to get a neat line, pull it down and just use the clippers to cut off a neat line around the edge. And I think we might have a little bit more texture in the bangs on the top, therefore you can spike it a bit. Okay, now I'll just put my hand here so we don't get hair in Ollie's face. See how this cuts the texture into the top, and that goes really nicely when you put a little bit of gel into the hair. Just adding a little bit of gel, you'll see it's given us a nice textured look through the top. It's got the spikes in it. We've used the trims or bang shaper to trim around the front using the layer guide through the sides and through the top, which has given us a nice even layer through the top and shape through the sides, and then we just fitted the spiker to give the texture through the top. And there you have it, how to cut your son's hair at home. Thanks. Okay, say goodbye, Oliver.
Goodbye.